Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I have a really good guest with me today. So this is Geraldine. Geraldine, tell the crowd about yourself.
Hi, my name is Geraldine. I'm excited to do this video with Beja. I started an Instagram page about curly hair, but this is my first time doing a YouTube video, so I'm excited to get this going.
Okay, so we're both going to be using different types of products. So we'll show you how it works with our hair, our different curl types, and we will also be answering any questions. Actually, not any questions. We have specific set of questions that have been asked very commonly to the both of us on both our pages. So you guys already know my page is Curls by Bay on Instagram, and hers is
Curls_in progress.
Yes. Okay guys, so let's get started. So I'm actually gonna go with the line of Diva Curl. And you know, I have my trusty old friend, my spray, which I freaking love. And she actually has one too. Yes. So I'm super excited.
My own little mini version. It's my first time using it because I just bought it last week. So I'm excited to see how it works.
Oh my gosh, girl, you gonna love it. And look at that, we're like yin and yang. Yeah. Okay, so let's let our hair down so we can start it. Ooh, my hair's cold. So my hair is actually still wet.
Yeah, me too.
Which is good. I don't have to really wet it that much.
Yeah, I probably have to, because my hair dries first in the roots, and then the ends tend to dry last, so probably just the roots after.
And I'm the opposite. My ends dry quicker than my roots. So every time I always diffuse my hair, I'll dry this, and then when I get to my roots, it takes like 20 minutes longer. Like, why does it take so long? And even when I'm air drying, isn't that annoying?
Yes.
Anyway, so actually, let's talk about our hair type. So our curl type. So I think that I'm between a 3C and a 3B. So what would yours be?
For me, I have like different curl patterns. I don't really use like the 3B because I don't remember, but I know for like the bottom of my hair is a looser curl pattern. And then in the middle of my hair is kinky, like coarse. And then in the front, like left and right side, it's a little tighter than the under curls. But like kind of like a little tighter than yours. But I have like different curl patterns all over my hair, and it's frustrating, but
I feel you, because I have like the back of my baby hair is like straight. Like, what is this? Yeah. Look at this. What is that, you guys? What is it? And it kind of looks crazy because when my hair is completely dry, everything on my head is curly except for the baby hairs in the back. So like, let's say if I want to take a cute picture, like, oh, I look so cute. I put my hair to the front, straight hair. What
and then it looks like you blow dried your hair in the bottom, and then like
yeah. And you know what's crazy? Like, I cut my hair. I did like not a huge chop, but I did cut a few inches off. So it's not like the hair is damaged. Like, I've been taking care of my hair. I transitioned. I already made a year in July. It's been almost a year and a half. Like, what is going on? Like, I really don't understand.
Honestly, sometimes I feel like my hair controls me, not the other way around. So, you know, it has a mind of its own. It does whatever it wants, and you just have to go with the flow.
Yeah, and like you'll use the same products, and you'll say like, oh my god, yeah, I'm gonna use this product again because it worked so well the other day. And then what happens? Not the same effect. It's like it doesn't work the same.
Yeah. That's why it's good too to switch up products, because sometimes your hair gets so used to something. So
absolutely, yeah, no, that's definitely a good tip.
So I always section my hair. When I first started out, I didn't because I was really lazy. And then one day I saw a YouTube video where somebody was sectioning. I'm like, let me try this, and I'm like, this is so much better. Like, it's more time consuming, but your curls come out so much definer, and it lasts longer too. So yeah.
I have to agree with that. The only thing is that I kind of changed up my style over the years. So not the years, wow, the months. Calm down, Leah. So the only reason why I changed it up is because I like defined curls, but I also like volume. So I have high porosity. So as you can see, I washed my hair about an hour ago, and my hair is still like soaking wet. So it takes in products really quickly. So I don't typically have to use so much product, because if I do, then my hair's weighed down.
And then it's like heavy. And
yeah. So what is your hair type like?
My hair, when it dries, it grows out. So it's not really weight. So like my hair shrinks a lot. So once I have my products in and stuff, like it'll go a little bit more up, but mine is more like volume and frizzy, which I actually really like. But it's just annoying because my hair could be long, but when it dries out, it looks really short. So it's like, I want my long hair and it's long, but it doesn't look long when it's dry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's, like I said, it's frustrating. So, you know, I want what you have. I want the volume. I want the big hair, like an afro type. But I can't get that because my hair's so way down. And like, this is why I changed up the way. So I used to section my hair off like small pieces, but then I tend to use too much product. So when I did that, it was kind of like contradictory. It was doing the opposite of what I wanted. So then I'm like, okay, I definitely have to change my approach here. So I had to just do half and half and like apply less product. So you'll see, I did change it up earlier in my videos. I do it differently, but this time it's gonna be a different feel because this is what I want now. I want more volume. So in order for me to get your look, I have to do a little less.
Yeah.
And in order for you to get more defined curls, it seems like you have to use a little more product.
Yeah,
and do
more.
section per section.
Yeah. Because if I don't use a lot of products, then it's just like a first ball, and my curls are not like, it'll look like this, like how it is now, because I don't have anything.
Yeah.
So I have to put more section by section. Do you tease your hair when it dries?
Absolutely. So
like
I do. I have to use, wow, my hair's, I have to use a pick. So I do pick my hair. I have to, like, despite the fact that I use less product, it still looks way down. So I do have to like pick out my hair, but that's okay. I don't mind it. It's all for the beauty. Yes. Oh my god. Okay.
The struggle and the beauty.
I know, seriously. So, all right, let's get started.
I'm excited to use the spray bottle.
Oh my gosh, dude, it's amazing. I use this Rinky Dinky one from, I'm not gonna say, but I bought it for like $5 and it had a mist, but the mist was so little. I'm like, this is not what I need. I need something that's ongoing. And as you can see, like, I'll spray and it like keeps spraying. Like, it's amazing. Even my husband says, oh my gosh, babe, this is the best bottle ever. I'm like, yes, I know what I'm doing, okay? So anyway, I'm just gonna try and detangle just a little bit, even though I detangled in the bathroom. You like it, right?
Yeah.
It's cool.
Because I feel like when you use the other spray bottles, like, it's so direct and I feel like it drips everywhere.
Yes,
and I hate, that's one thing I really dislike, dripping hair when I'm dried.
Yes, it like wets your clothes and you're like all sticky. Well, that's what's happening to me now. I really don't like that, but whatever. I'm starting off with DevaCurl's Frizz-Free Volumizing Foam. Foam, guys, foam. So I typically start with this product first because it's going to control my frizz and it's rainy outside. So I go in with this first and then I'll go on with the rest of my products.
I'm going to start out with the Cream of Nature Coconut Milk for Natural Hair Hydrating Curly Cream. Wow. Okay.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah. So I usually always use a leave-in or like a cream and a gel. So I use the cream for like the moisture and the gel for like the definition.
Yeah, to lock it all in.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm starting off with one side. So right now I'm going to go into my super cream. So I already put my volumizing foam and I'm going to go in with my DevaCurl super cream. It is coconut curl. Oh girl, that smells good.
Yeah, like coconut.
It's really good.
So anytime I walk past, people be like, ooh, I'm like, yeah.
Yes, isn't that the best? Like,
yeah.
I'll be at work and people are like, wow, you smell really good. Like, what perfume is that? I'm like, it was just time to wash my hair today, you know? So I'm like, no guys, it's just my hair. My hair is washed and cleaned. So they're like, wow, what product is that? I'm like, listen, if I told you what products I put in here, you're not going to know what it is, okay? I just put a little bit of everything to try and get it this good, okay?
You have your own little cocktail?
Exactly. No, seriously. Sometimes, like, I like to switch it up. But the only thing about switching it up is that you might get, like, that coagulation with the products. So I have to be very careful. So I can't really blend all of these things together. So after that happens, so guys, look at this. My hair is super long.
My hair's getting there.
Getting there. Okay, so actually, talk to me about your length. Was your hair always short or?
So back in high school, my hair used to be about like here, straight and curly up to here. But then I started flat ironing and blow drying my hair, and my hair got super damaged. And in junior year, I did ombre. And then I did it twice. So the second time really damaged my hair, so I had to cut it. I had to cut all the dye off my hair. So ever since then, I had it pretty much like up here.
Okay.
And then around college, like my sophomore year, that's when I really wanted to start transitioning. So I didn't want to do the big chop because I was kind of scared about how it would look.
Girl.
Although I kind of regret it now because I feel like I should have just started fresh from the get-go. Because transitioning is longer than if you just start out with your big chop. I started slowly cutting it off, and basically now I don't really have any damage ends. It took about 2 years. It was a process, but I got here, so.
Wow, so that's interesting because my hair's always been long. It's always, since I was young, always been long. So me cutting my hair was super dramatic for my mother, for myself. I didn't know what to do. I mean, it was awesome because I had so much time. Like, it wasn't as much work. I literally showered in less time. Detangling was so much easier. But then I'm like, when I was initially transitioning, I just left my hair the way it was. I wanted to leave it long because I'm like, well, I don't want to just cut my hair off. And it was only little bits and pieces. Surprisingly, as many years as I've been straightening my hair, it wasn't as damaged as I thought it would be. Granted, my hair is so much more curly now. It's like, what? I have these pictures of before and I'm like, whoa. And that wasn't even curly. That's like wavy. Like,
I'm the same way. Like, every time, that's why I tell people, anytime you're going through a transformation, take pictures because you see yourself every day in the mirror, so you don't see those changes. But like, when you see those pictures, you're like, oh, like,
yeah, right, like, wow, what a huge difference.
Because I see the pictures of like 2 years, I'm like, my friends let me walk around with my hair looking all crazy like this.
Transitioning phase. No, it's totally true. I'm like, oh my goodness, I kind of looked crazy, but I'm totally grateful. I'm happy for my length now. It's totally fine. By the end of winter, my hair grows pretty fast, so by the end of winter, it'll be like back to where it was. So I'm not worried at all. I cut my hair in May, and it was about up to here, and look how much it has grown.
Oh, wow.
Like, it's, yeah.
Yeah, your hair grows fast.
Yeah, it grows really fast. So, anyway, I'm just gonna go in with my last product, which is the Archangel Gel. That's also by DevaCurl. So, tell me about, well, actually, we should go in with the questions.
Yeah, well, I'm going to go in with my Bounce Curl Light Cream Gel, which I use in combination with the leave-in. What is your favorite thing about your hair?
Oh, that's a good question. My favorite thing about my hair? I have to think about this because honestly, I love the way that my hair curls. It's like, not everyone's curly hair is the same. Even if you have the same curl type, it's not the same. Like you said, you have different sections of your hair where it's more straight, it's more coarse, it's nicer, looser curls, whatever. But the point of it is that my favorite part has to be that when I style it, like for a big event, like a wedding or, you know, a birthday, or I'm going out for dinner, it cooperates with me. I don't know if it's because I'm doing something different, which I typically don't, but I just really hope for the best. So I have to say the way that it curls and the way that it grows and the way that it looks once it's finished. So what would be yours?
One thing I don't like is that it gets tangled. I'm like, here trying to take this scrunchie out. But my favorite thing about my hair is probably the fact that I can do so many, like the versatility. That I can straighten it, I can curl it. I like my volume, I like my frizz, and like I could be two different people.
So you know? That's actually funny because versatility is a really good aspect about having curly hair. And I think that's what everyone says. They're like, oh my god, I love your curly hair, and like you can straighten it whenever you want. So I have a lot of friends who are from everywhere. Ecuador, Mexico, Peru. Like they just have really straight, thick, beautiful, dark hair. And they would wish to have curly hair.
Like that,
and I'm like, but your hair is so easy to manage. Like, you don't have to worry about tangles and the curls and to get it right this time. You don't have to worry about that. And I'm like, why would you want this? But it's because they want the versatility. So you're actually really right. You're accurate. That's accurate. Like, we are versatile. We could take off our glasses and we can straighten our hair, put a little makeup on. We'll look like a totally different person. And, you know, when we go to work, we have our curly hair with the glasses. They're like, whoa, like, who is this? People will walk right past me sometimes, like when I don't have my glasses on, and they'll be like, oh my God, is that really you? Like, they don't even recognize me. So I think that's a really good one.
Yeah. And I know before, like, I always wanted straight hair, but I feel like over the years, I'm like loving my hair more and more, just because like I don't know, I just love my curly hair now. So.
Well, we've learned to embrace it.
Yes.
Right. You know? So after working so hard, putting so much time and dedication to it, we just learned to love it for what it is, you know? And I love my curly hair. I'm sure you love your curl type. It's just what we're born with.
Yeah.
So I think everyone should do that. Just embrace the type of hair that you have, whether that be straight or coarse or kinky or whatever you have. Just embrace it because it's beautiful. It's all beautiful.
Yes, I agree with you.
So what's our next question?
So I have, what made you start your natural hair journey?
Oh, that's a good one. So what made me start was that my hair was falling out dramatically. Like, my hair was breaking, it was falling out. I remember my best friend, she had her birthday party, and I saw this girl. She was Dominican. She had like beautiful fluffy curls, and I'm like, wow, I wish I could have my hair like that. And she's like, but you can. Your hair's naturally curly. And I'm like, yeah, but it doesn't do that. Like, I spent so many years straightening it, and it's just, it doesn't look that beautiful the way you have. And she's like, it took time, but I transitioned completely. Like, I went from what you have now to this. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I want that too. So I was like, wait a minute, I need to get into this whole embracing my transitioned hair, like embracing the real curly hair that I have. So that kind of, I mean, she doesn't know it, probably doesn't know, but that really inspired me to go natural.
Yeah. For me, it was basically like I would look at photos of my hair back in the day in high school, and I'm like, oh my God, my hair was so curly. It was so like big and like lioness, and I'm like, I want that back. So for the first year, I would still blow dry my hair, but it would be less than I usually did. Right. So like once a month. And then I went to study abroad in Australia. So you know, it's kind of rare to, you're not gonna really find a Dominican salon there. So right. That whole trip, I was there for 5 months. I didn't straighten my hair, so when I came back, I'm like, you know what, let me make it to a year. And then I made it to a year. I'm like, you know what, let me make it to 2 years. So that really helped me, like my curl patterns to come back, not the heat, the blow drying, and it just, I just started the journey and never looked back.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to look back. I had to straighten my hair for my sister's wedding, but that was by force. But I haven't straightened it since. And as soon as the wedding was over, I was like, all right, time to wash my hair because I need my curly hair back. And I was so afraid of just like going back to what it was before. I was like, oh my God, all of this work to straighten it, like it's gonna ruin all of the progress that I've made. So I'm like, I don't need straight hair.
Yeah, that's for me. Like, I did 2 years with no heat, and then I went to a wedding and I straightened my hair. And when I was straightening it, I'm like, oh my God, like she was passing the blow dry. I'm like, oh my God, curls, please don't damage, please don't damage.
I know, you're like praying, like please.
And then after a while, I had like the week with my hair straight. I'm like, I'm tired of this. I want my curls back. So when I washed it and I saw my curls, I'm like, yes, thank you for not damaging.
I know, that's like the worst part because you spend so much time and just like.
Yeah, and especially the damages in the roots, like. To grow that out back again, no. I just didn't want to go through that.
It's a nightmare.
Yeah.
So I'm actually going to work on the other side, and you're going to finish off with your hair. Yeah. We'll be back and we'll show you how saturated and beautiful our hair looks with all the products in, and we'll finish on with our questions. Yeah. So stay tuned. Okay guys, so as you can see, we're here. Our hair is all product out. We're going to answer the last 3 questions that we have, and then we're going to diffuse. So Geraldine, show us what we've got left.
So do you have any curl influencers that you love? Either on Instagram or YouTube or... So one of my favorites, curl influencer on Instagram is Shelly's Curls.
Oh my god, I have the same one.
Yeah.
Wait, I have another one, but go ahead.
I just love like her curl type and just the way she has so many videos, like different styles she braids, and she's gorgeous too, and she tries so many products. Like her stash is like my product stash goal, and I just really like she's always consistently putting up videos and giving tips, and I just really love her. So
yes, I mean, you're right, she's absolutely beautiful. Her hair is always flawless. Even when she says she has a little bit of frizz, I'm like, girl, yeah. Where? That's not even frizz. What are you talking about? Oh my god, I love her so much. So I'm totally gonna tag her in this so she can watch us. Anyway, so another one that I totally appreciate and love her page is Curls with a Promise.
Yes.
Oh, yes. See, she's really good. So she's religious, she's humble, she's beautiful. I love how she incorporates her husband and God in her page. So it's not all about her and her curls. It's like everything. And like her pictures are always so impeccable. And she's just so involved. And you can tell that she's a really good person. I really hope to meet the both of them one day, maybe. Yeah, never know. Maybe at this curl event that we can possibly see them. But yeah, that's who we look up to for curls. Okay, so what's our next question?
What do you find most difficult about your hair? I find the most thing that's difficult about my hair is it's so like unpredictable. So I can never try new products if I'm going to an event because I don't know how my curls are gonna end up. So I always have to go to my go-tos. But it's just like it's so unpredictable. So I don't know if I'm gonna have a good hair day. Like so on Monday I'll have a good hair day. On Friday I have an event. And I'm like just hoping I get the hair that I had on Monday. So just that, like it's very frustrating because you never know what you're gonna get. But it's part of having curly hair. So I can only accept it.
Absolutely. So I can definitely relate to that. Something else that I'm not so happy about is that it's weighed down no matter what. I can't use oils in my hair as much as I wish I could because I don't know if it's because it's thin or it's because of the texture. I'm not sure what it is. I haven't found out, but I can't put any oils or anything that's oil based because it's just crazy. Like I'm like, oh my god, it looks like I haven't washed my hair in like 3 months. It's so greasy. Wow. So that has to be like one of my difficulties that I struggle with. And it's, again, like you said, unpredictable. And like I have to go to my go-tos because if I go to an event and I'm like, whoa, no new products please. Again, because of coagulation of the product.
Yeah, and you never know like if sometimes you can mix a certain gel with a certain cream and then you just have a whole mess. And
yeah, it's not pretty.
No.
It's not pretty. So.
And the last question will be, so what are your hair goals? Like, what do you see, like, what do you want your hair to be in a couple of years? Like, what do you see for it?
So I'm really hoping for length. So it is a lot of work for length, but I also really like the length because not only does it look really full and big and luscious, when my hair was longer, I couldn't figure out how to make it more lively. So I think I should have shaved it before just cutting it short and like, you know, exploring that. But I'm hoping for more length and that I can really fluff it out and really work with it so that it can look more luscious and more rich. So that's what I'm hoping it will look like. I mean, it's not damaged anymore, so I can't say like, oh, I really hope that, you know, it doesn't look so dry, because I personally don't feel like my hair is dry. I'm really happy with the way it is right now, so yeah.
I would say for me, just length. So I already went through the whole, like, he damaged cutting off, so we did that, and I was just, I want length, I want long hair, just because, like, the short hair doesn't look bad, but I feel like with long hair you can do so many more styles. There's more versatility in the style because you have more hair to work with. And I just miss my hair being long. Like, I just want that, like, big hair. So I've been incorporating a lot of Jamaican castor oil into the products that I use and hoping that that will help me retain the length that I need. So hopefully, like, in a year or two, you know, I'll be long hair.
We'll be there. We're gonna come back in 2 years and show you guys,
like, update.
Right, exactly. Like, here's our hair now. So, alright, we're gonna go ahead and diffuse our hair. So we're gonna get started. Okay, you guys, we're back and we're dry. So, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to follow our new friend Geraldine at curls_in progress on Instagram. I don't have a YouTube, but Instagram. But follow her. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Curls by Bei, B-E-I. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell too, so you know when we post another one. And like and comment what you think about her hair and my hair. And obviously you can see the difference. So tell us what you think. And
thank you for having me. This is for my first time doing a YouTube video. I was nervous at first, but after a while you just get into the flow of things. So thank you for having me.
Well, you did well.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for coming.
Yeah.
All right. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Love you.